I get that when people are addicts, they'll do what they need to get what they need. I understand that. But that does not erase everything she did. Hey, hypocrisy.
I know there's people on here that
That was her live, by the way, not mine.
I can just change who I am today and make tomorrow better. The old now. I've been on the phone with this lady many a times and had to give many a talks.
Oh, and I'm sure. I'm sure that was helpful. That's all I'm going to say.
I can definitely vouch that she's definitely not that same person.
And again, 50, what are you comparing it to? Since you didn't know her back then.
Yeah.
What are you comparing it to, 50? Jenny, I talked about that already. I talked about that. You know, the reason why he feels the way he does is because he was not a victim of her. Exactly. Yet. But again, he kind of is, because she's doing the same thing to him that she did to other people that supported her when she would go live. And that was, she would bring somebody up in a box and she wouldn't even have to pay attention to what the hell was going on.
I'm sorry. Whoever sent me that gift, thank you.
You know, there are similar behaviors, you know? Again, I don't know what 50's comparing it to because he didn't know her. He's known her since, if I'm not mistaken, I think T was still covering Jen when he was friends with her. And if I'm not mistaken, and I could be wrong, so don't quote me on this, I do believe that there were times where he was trashing her in her lives.
If I remember correctly, I think you are correct about that. He was in there.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm getting verification in the chat that was the case.
Yeah, yep.
And again, I believe that is true. So, I mean,
I knew something was like.
you're not missing anything. Nobody's talking.
Hey, Ash. Wasn't there something to do with like a Donnie or something? Many times. I don't know. Yeah, amen. For some reason, I want to say that there was someone named that name, and I just seen someone come in here with, you know what I mean, Ash?
Right, Georgie?
Hell, there's been so much so many names.
So it's been 5.5 minutes into this live already. It's almost half over, and Jen hasn't even really said anything. So it's kind of been like 50s live on Jen's platform, and Jen isn't even talking. But you'll find out why in a minute. Hey, Pep.
Hey.
How's my big guy?
Let me ask him. Good.
You really just say that?
Oh my God.
I can't with you.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, boy, hey.
Hey, boy. Hey.
That's what she said.
It's nice to see you, Pep.
I'm going to open up a Dr. Pepper in honor of this live.
Oh, yes, that's a good
I think
idea.
we all should.
I think I'm
Let's
actually going to have a little moonshine, quite honestly.
Oh.
I've been thinking of it. I might, but let's carry on here and listen to this.
To Ash.
It's going to get good. Hold on.
Ash is asking how you're doing, honey.
Here it comes.
Hey there, honey.
What was oh, here we go. Here it is.
Now,
Sorry.
listen to the laugh. Listen to the giggle that she does. I know this giggle.
I was, how are you doing? My ass, some days are better than others. My truck went down and, yeah.
Oh, everybody called it in the chat.
Truck went down.
There it is.
Dry bag.
Hold on.
Oh.
I'm not gonna lie, everybody already knows probably. Last month I lost my other job and
So again, tell me how things have changed. This is exactly like she was. She can't hold the job.
Oh, did she lose her job?
Yep, she lost her job last month.
Oh, my goodness.
Truck broke down. And then pretty soon, 50 is going to come in and say how much it is to fix.
I went like a whole month without a job but not one time, and this will show growth right here, not one time did I come on TikTok and say anything about it.
Another cookie for Jen. Another cookie for Jen. So she's an adult. You know what, Jen? When my wife's car was in the shop and we had to pay over $2,000 for it, I didn't come on either.
You know what, people will be like, oh my gosh, you're dry begging. And I'm not. I've started this one, and you're gonna have to private message me that because I don't know of any place like that. I know that I could probably take and get it crushed and then, or let somebody buy a junk car. Somebody's already offering me like $500 for it, so it's the timing belt one out. And I don't know. I don't.
Pete.
It was a couple of grand for the quote.
Susan, I was thinking the same thing when I heard this.
It, it's been hard, but I got this. I've been here for about 2 weeks, and they love me. It's third shift, but
They love her already. You know what that means, Mel? CEO. She's go-
Are you kidding me with this right now? Is this really happening again?
It is. It's like Groundhog Day.
But a week ago, justice is being served, correct?
Right. And she was insinuating she was getting her old dog back.
Yeah. Okay.
That's all you
Okay.
gotta say. That's all you gotta say.
2.5 years. Okay. Well, if you're feeling froggy leap, that's all I can say.
Oh.
But she's thousands of dollars, multiple jobs. Nothing has changed except she's allegedly clean. And that is a very strong allegedly.
The thing that has changed is she has a new enabler.
Who, 50? Please, come on.
He's trying to make it
Take
like
50.
she's a new person.
No, there is, just listening to this tiny bit, I didn't even know until somebody had posted in Discord that their scam had put up a new video. So you were going live at the same time. So I'm hearing this for the first time. There is no change. Nothing. Nothing. Come on.
One of the things you like to see, okay, when people have been on this app previously and they have, begged, for money in the past and this and that. One of the things. Wait, Pure Blood, are you serious? Do you have like a text message or something? Because I don't, just by somebody saying it, I don't, I'm not going to go, ooh, if that's true.
Oh my.
What did I miss?
So somebody in the chat says that Jen hit them up for money.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's your proof.
Yeah, we do need, we would like receipts. But if we do see proof, yeah, that just goes to show she has not changed at all.
Now, vent. Do it, girl.
Cam, I'm gonna let you. Oh, there you go.
No.
I'm here.
Hi, Scam. You know what? It's not worth venting because there's nothing to vent about. She is like she is like a gnat. You just want to keep flicking her, but it keeps jumping back just a little bit. Just flick it away again. Keeps jumping back. Eventually, that gnat's going to get squashed.
Hey,
So,
Mel, it's like in The Godfather, when Michael Corleone says, every time what is it, the line, something like, every time I try to get out, I get pulled back.
she rears up. This is her pattern, though. This time it's been allegedly clean, but she pops up every 6 to 8 months. This time the times in between are a little bit shorter. Now she's testing the waters by going live in the middle of the night to see if she can dry bag, and she's got some mouth speaking for her that needs to take 50 shades of sit the fuck down and shut up. God, oh
Lord.
it irritates my soul. Anyway,
Pure Blood,
now.
can you do me a favor? Can you email it to me? at my scammyclaws@gmail.com account. Or if you want to show it here. Let me see something here. Oh. Hi.
Hello.
Hi. How do you know Jen?
Well, there's WNC. Do you guys know her?
I don't. Who's that?
WNC is a person that I met about 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And she knows Jenna Stronger personally. And she tried forming a bond with me and WNC. And it appears that she went out of a job. Her boyfriend, I guess, was a narcissist, all kinds of crazy weirdo stuff that she was telling me a story about.
Oh, yeah.
And she, I guess, was working, I think, at a convenience store or some stuff. And she got in troubles or something happened where her boss fired her. And then right after that, she didn't come straight out and ask me for money, but she was, like I said, I've known her for almost 3 years. She actually sent her $40 for gas money. And then all of a sudden she got another job and she was working nights and I called her out on it. And I was like, this is insane. I don't understand what you're trying to tell me, because I kind of felt bad that you were going through what you're going through with your boyfriend and stuff. And then I heard that she took her boyfriend back. And I don't know.
Now, is this recently?
Yeah, this was within the last 3 weeks.
Now, guys, help me out here. Was it Matt?
Matt Woodruff, Matt W.
I don't know his name or nothing. She wouldn't never discuss it with me. She just said that she kicked him out, and when he left, or something on that effect, that he took her Jordan shoes and went to go pawn them or something like that, and that she was out.
Sounds like Matt.
But I started talking to WNC, and I was like, don't send her any money, because I don't know if she's using it again or not, because she sounds really weird. But she kind of hinted to me, because I showed her a way to where she can make some good money if she becomes an asset liquidator, and told her the steps in order to get that type of job. And I don't know if you guys are familiar with asset liquidators, but you can make thousands of dollars in a month's time. Like, I'm talking $10,000 to $100,000 a month if you get if you jump in with both feet and you know what you're doing, you can make a lot of money. And she said that she was going to try it. And after that, she quit texting me. She quit talking to me altogether. She came into my live one time, and a whole bunch of people came in and just started calling her out. And then I started putting two and two together. I was like, you're kind of like a Beth Osborne, aren't you?
Now, that's weird. So, like, she's been, like, when's the last time she was in your lives?
She was in my live about 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks to a month ago.
So she's been on TikTok. She just has been in different lives.
Oh, yeah. She's been floating around all over the place.
Huh. So now, when was it that she asked you for money?
She didn't directly ask me, but she hinted towards it about 2.5, 3 weeks ago when she was in between jobs.
Huh. I wonder if I'm sure she asked other people, because what we know about Jen is Jen won't focus on one person. She'll focus on a bunch of people. And it sounds like this other person did send her money.
Yeah, she sent her $40 for gas money. And then Jen went live like it was like 5:00 a.m. my time, and I'm in Arizona.
Okay.
And she was driving her vehicle, because I heard the turn signals going. And I was like, well, how come you hitting people up for money for gas when you're in your damn truck or whatever and you're driving? Because I could hear the damn turn signal clicking.
Right. I think I remember that live. Wasn't she parked in her car for a while too? And she said that, she ended the live because she had to go in or something. That was like a couple weeks ago, I think.
Yeah, she's full of stories, man. She can't ever come clean. And when I called her out for it, she got really pissed off. And then she went to WNC, because she played it like me and this other woman, WNC, were her best friends and she loved us and we're all this and that. And I was like, you know what? I don't have friends on social media. So no, that's not true. And if you're going to try hitting me up for money, you're going to be at a loss. And just to see how far she would go I was kind of an asshole. And I pulled out my stash money that I have here at the house out of my little stash spot. And I displayed $15,000 in cash in front of her, and she started drooling over this picture.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Are you aware that TikTok prior to this was, a while ago, but when she was like full-time begging, that TikTok has bought several cars for her. And she has scammed thousands of dollars in money from people. But they also have bought her several vehicles. She always has some type of thing with vehicles breaking down and then having to get another one, or not making buying a vehicle, putting down down payment and then not making the payments, and she loses it. And then TikTok gets her another one. And this is a pattern for her with vehicles. Just saying.
Perhaps.
Yes.
Another gummy.
Yeah, your senses, sir, your senses were 100% spot on.
Absolutely.
He's a gummy bear.
We've been dealing with Jen for a very, very long time, and
two and a half years for me.
Yep. I have a 5-year restraining order on her in the state of Ohio for stalking. It's a civil protection order, and that was while she was clean. So your senses were spot on.
Yep, Mel tried to help her. Mel literally took her to a rehab and tried to help her.
But your senses were on, dude. Thank you for not doing anything more for her.
Is it possible to see if you can get WNC in here? I don't know who the person is, but I'd like to hear if she's willing to come in and talk, because I'm playing this live from Jen now from this morning. And she's saying that she hasn't asked anybody for any help.
Yeah, she has. WNC, unfortunately, she has kidney issues and everything. She's been really screwed up. She tried putting on her shoes while sitting on her toilet about 3 weeks ago, and her blood pressure dropped, and she fell off of the toilet and smashed her head up pretty good and was in the hospital for the last 3 weeks. And the whole time she's in the fucking hospital, pardon my French, she was begging, Jen was begging WNC for money for gas. That's when I knew that she had no couth. There's nothing about that girl that satisfies any type of portrait for anybody.
And there it is. There it is, folks. There it is, Scammy. There it is.
I knew it.
I don't know how. I'm going to try. I've never been a guest in a box, but I'm going to try to switch my pick, but I don't know exactly how to do this.
Can you email it to me, and I'll show it on my iPad here?
Yeah, it probably won't be today because I'm kind of in the middle of cooking dinner and everything, but I thought I'd jump in for a minute. But if you want to message me and send me your information, I'll definitely send it to you.
Yeah, I'll send you. I'm going to follow you, and I'll send you my email address.
Yeah, and I'll send you the whole conversation I had with her, and you can see the dates and times and all that fun shit.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she's a clown. She struck me weird when she came into my live and she wanted to, from what I understand, she wanted to tell her side of the story. And I was like, you know what? I'm an old guy. I don't give a shit. I'll let you in and I'll let you do your business. And she came in, and as soon as, I think there was probably 2 people that came in out of nowhere and seen that she was on there, and my life got flooded with people that were just calling her out. And I was like, oh crap, I guess I got me a gummy in the live. Oh, gee.
Yeah, it's, it doesn't surprise me because, when she went to the till too many times on TikTok and she disappeared for a while, she was with another group of people where, we know that she was getting money from them, and again, we found out afterwards, because these people came out and said, some stuff. And, here it is again. She's saying, I haven't gotten anything from anybody. And here you are saying that, in fact, she has been. So, this is her MO, though. She's done this. She's done this for years, where, she'll be off of her platform for a while. and she'll say she's changed. Oh, Fendi, when did she get you for that money? Like how long ago was that? You know, she'll come back on and she'll say she's changed, and she'll say that, you know, she's you know, different now, and she's, you know, not behaving the way she is. And, you know, as I pointed out on already, just even without the whole money thing, there's so much in here that she hasn't changed. You know, she's at work during this live, and she is live on TikTok.
Yeah, make that make sense. I don't know how that makes sense.
Yeah, and she did that when she was working at a fast food place. She ended up getting fired for it. You know, so it's nothing different. She's exactly the same. She's got somebody in her box, you know, carrying on the conversations in her live because she's not really paying attention. And she's going to spit out information that people want to hear. And it's usually about troubles that she's doing or lying about how great she's doing. I mean, just a few months ago, she was on here saying she's doing great and she has a savings account and she's got this. And then what is it? 2 months later, she's on here again and my truck broke down and, you know, I lost my job. It sounds like a really bad country song. All we need to know is that, you know, her dog passed away and that she's got a rifle in her truck or something. And there you go. Country song.
Yeah, it's just weird. And see, I know there's a few people that are in here that I've known because of Gummy Bear and stuff. And I've come in and I've got a pretty gnarly reputation of calling people out on a bunch of stuff. And, you know, people throw jackets and all this other crap. And I'm sure they know me. And I'm sure if I tell you I was Waterfall guy, I was Aquafall.
Ah, okay.
Me.
And I was going to ask you when you said Gummy Bear, I didn't know if you meant Sean or not.
Oh, yeah, that's Sean.
Okay.
But he's the one that said that I was going to wrangle up some people with some certain instruments of destruction and go and take out a propane tank while he was sleeping one night when he was up in the north area.
According to Sean, too, you and I were buddies on here, and we were going after him. And this is the first time I've ever actually seen you before and talked to you.
Well, hello, Scammy. This is me.
Hi. How are you? Yeah, he's another one. I don't even want to get into him. Believe me, he's another headache and a half. But wow. Well, you know, yeah, I'll reach out to you because I would like to see that receipt about Jen because, you know, I would, you know, with anybody on here, before anything is 100%, I want to see, you know, exactly what she was saying and all that.
Yeah, and I don't have a problem at all sending all that stuff because I know that WNC is possibly watching what's going on right now. I'm not 100% for sure, but she's a decent woman. She just, you know, she feels bad for wounded animals, I would say. Mm-hmm. And so she tries to do her best and everything, but ever since she got out of the hospital, she's been hit up for money left, right, and sideways, or at least hinted towards that. And Jen's hinted it towards me too. And it's like, you know, the only person that I used to give any type of little donations to or anything was Chef Carl, just to piss people off, because I'd send him a rose or two and people would flip their shit.
Yeah, well, you know, people in awareness don't like when you send them send these people anything, you know, because it just kind of, you know, lengthens their stay on this app, taking advantage of people. So, you know, I get how you got the ire, you know, from a lot of people. But yeah, reach out to her and let her know that, you know, I'd be interested to hear because, you know, when these people, you know, especially with Jen, you know, God, I've been aware of her and I was covering her big time, you know, 2.5 years ago. And, you know, in the past, maybe year and a half, just a little bit, just because it's just not worth it. But when I saw that she went live this morning and I heard her and, you know, she's got her lapdog in there saying, oh, she's changed. Oh, she's totally different than she was, making excuses up. I'm like, something's not right.
Yeah, that's always fishy to me too. When people are going in there to bat for her, it's the same thing when the first time I heard about Beth Osborne, I was like, who's this clown? And I started listening to her, and I was like, I'm not going to judge you by your looks. I'm going to judge you by your personality and how you hold yourself. And the way that she goes about herself is just, it's so disgusting and repulsive.
It's so
how she makes
unappealing.
people feel just to send gifts to her so she can make up for whatever type of shit she wants to abuse for the day. It's
That's okay,
disgusting.
Glenn. Yeah, she's her own vibe. Let's put it that way. She's got her
So
own vibe.
Jen's been doing this for a while then, according
Oh
to what
yeah,
you're saying.
years, going
No,
back to
years.
2020, 2021.
Oh,
Before that, it was on Facebook. She was doing it. Jen, I mean, listen, I could be on here for 24 hours starting now and tell you everything about Jen, and all these people in the boxes could tell you about Jen, and 24 hours wouldn't be enough to tell you everything about Jen.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, she's done some pretty sketchy ass shit over the years. Hi, Lady Girl. So
Well, that definitely means a little bit more than what I was coming to and drawing my own conclusion. I kind of knew was once she started, I really want to ask you something, but I can't, and that kind of stuff. It's like, I already know you're going to go for the money situation, and I don't give people money on TikTok. If somebody gives me, I'll give you a rose, half a penny if that satisfies your itch, but you want me to send galaxies and dragons and all this other weird stuff? I don't do that on TikTok. I don't even do that in person.
Right. Well, listen, I'll reach out to you, and I'll send you my email because I would like to see those, and I'd like to see it. Fendi, I didn't see what you said. When did you lose 200 to her, Fendi? I'm sorry, I didn't see it in the chat.
I do have to say, or want to say something. 50, are you watching this? Are you listening to this gentleman? Yeah, do you see who you support? Probably not. But
Okay. Yeah, 2022. Yeah, that was in her heyday, that's for sure. That's when she was really pulling it in.
Yeah, Fendi, I actually seen Fendi because of the pit bull. I've seen her come in to my lives a couple of times. Not this year, but last year. I've seen her come into a couple of them before I lost the accounts because I was kind of arrogant. But I've seen her come in. If she's actually one that's trying to support Jen, Fendi, I'm going to tell you, man, this girl is a piece of work. She will pull every scam that she can in order to get that buck from anybody.
Yeah, no, Fendi was one of the earlier ones that got. How many people in here in the chat got screwed over by Jen financially in the past? Put me in the comments if you did.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, that's nothing. Just wait.
That's insane.
Oh, you don't understand. You don't understand. I mean, we've had people that have lost their military check every month because Jen, back in 2020, 21 was, claiming that, she needed, money for all this stuff, lost like almost $2,000,
Yeah, because the last thing she told me was that she was at some job, and I was making an assumption she was at either a fast food place or a gas station.
I think she worked at a gas station.
Yeah, and then she got terminated. And then she was looking
Did she
for
say why she got terminated?
No, she never told me why, but she did say that as soon as she got terminated, all of a sudden she got an eviction letter. And then the eviction letter disappeared, and she's still at her place. And I was like, I'm putting two and two together, and you're evicted this week. And then 2 weeks or 3 weeks later, you're working at a job and you're not evicted. But then about 2 or 3 days after that, you're being friggin' evicted again. I don't understand how this eviction works.
Oh, because it's a quick way to hit people up for money, saying I'm going to be evicted, and people feel bad for that, and they're like, "Shit, we got to get her some money so she can stay in her apartment." She's done that before, I'm sure. She's done it regarding hotels. I need money for a hotel, I need to be in a hotel for my dog and my cat and this and that. And people feel bad for her. And they sent her the money. That's what she did for years. I need a car because if I can't stay in a hotel, I need somewhere for my stuff and my animals. And I need food for my animals. All this whole time, she's smoking what in her car with her animals.
Scammy, my question is this. I'm going to be 55 come November. I want to seriously know, how come common sense is no longer freaking common sense anymore?
You know what? We are similar in our age, and I think a lot of people around our age feels the same way. I see things happen on this app. I hear people talk on this app. I see people's actions on this app, and I'm just floored. I am floored.
Yeah, when I first started the app, it used to be 50% kids horsing around, and then the adults came in. And then when the adults came in, just as soon as the adults came in, the beggars just rolled in like raw sewage, man. They just came out of the woodwork.
Yeah, they're like the cockroach.
Oh, worse than the cockroach, man. I'd rather have pet cockroaches compared to this sewage.
Yeah, no, it's bad. I'm thankful that I'm kind of out of that whole thing. I don't look to do awareness on anybody new. I haven't done that for a long time, but with certain people like Jen, sometimes with Sean, with this other guy that we're following, that I followed or that I brought awareness to a year and a half ago, I'll still bring awareness to them just because, to me, again, I'm just shocked that these people are still up to their antics.
Yeah, it's pretty disgusting. And the people that are given to them, I mean, if you got the money, enjoy wasting it, because that's worse than anything. Because if you don't understand that if you want to send her $10, so you send somebody a Galaxy, you're actually only sending like $4.50 or $5 because TikTok takes the rest of it. So you're giving your money to nothing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah. It's insane. But definitely hit me up. Send me an instant message. I'll send you all the conversation I had with her in the last couple of weeks. And I'm going to jump off so I can go make dinner for the wife.
Have a good dinner. Thanks for coming out.
Absolutely. Have a good day.
Take care. I'm going to do, if you remember back when we were little kids, there was that show, Little Rascals, which obviously would not fly today because there was so much racist shit in that, in the original one. But I'm going to do my favorite face from Little Rascals. And this has to do with Jen saying that she hasn't changed. She has not changed at all. At all. No!
Nope, she has not changed.
And I would say to everybody in here, I'll go back and play the whole live, but really you haven't missed anything. If you weren't in here, it's gone on for almost 8 minutes. She's barely talked. I'll go back like a minute or so, but you haven't missed anything. You had 50 Shades making all sorts of excuses for her as to why she was so smarmy in the past, making excuses, followed by, I'm not making excuses for her. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. Is she in here? If she is in here, she's on a burner. She's more than welcome to be in here, though. I mean, there's nothing I haven't said.
No.
Oh, that's
no. She can't. She can't be in here because if she's caught in here, even on a burner, that's going directly to the court. So I hope you're not lurking. I hope you're being wise and obeying.
I'm going to go back a minute on this and we'll listen to this. So for those of you that just came in, Jen went live at like 4:50 in the morning or something like that this morning. So far up to this point, it's been 50% 50 Shades making excuses for Jen and her behavior in the past. about 30% dead air because nobody's talking and Jen's nowhere to be found. And then 10% Jen's just saying stuff because she's at work and she's live on TikTok. And she's claiming she's changed. And what we have come up with at this point is there's not much of a change that's happened. She's already told us her truck broke down. 50 Shades has told us it was going to be $2,000 to fix. She's telling us she lost a job. So it's really nothing new, nothing different. So let's go on and listen to the rest of this, and then we can talk about it on the panel and anybody else that wants to come up. Here we go.
And you're gonna have to private message me that because I don't know of any place like that. I know that.
Oh, Aaron's extended.
I probably take it
nice
in crush and then, or let somebody buy a junk car. Somebody's already offering me like $500 for it, so it's the timing belt went out.
Now, I don't know much. Peps, question for you. You are my automotive guru along with my lawnmower guru. A timing belt.
A timing belt or a timing chain?
She said timing belt.
Oh.
She said her timing belt went out on her truck. Is that at $2,000?
Oh, yeah. I mean, if it's a Ford, it's probably a contact motor, which means the pistons will hit the valves because they go into the combustion chamber. So, yeah, I mean, if it's old enough and it's got a ton of miles, it's probably not even worth throwing that in.
So, yeah, like what people said in here, Jen has always talked about paying forward, right? Making up for the mistakes that she's made in the past and paying forward. And I was thinking the same thing, so I'll give you a hint, Jen.
This may
1877 cars for kids. ARS cars for kids.
Well, didn't 50 say it was a coil? 50 said it was a coil.
She just said timing belt.
Yeah, she said timing belt.
Huh.
Let's listen. We'll listen again.
This may be. Oh, I'll say it in a minute.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, everybody already knows probably. Last month I lost my other job and I went like a whole month without a job but not one time, and this will show growth right here, not one time did I come on TikTok and say anything about it. Because you know what, people will be like, oh my gosh, you're dry begging. And I'm not.
You're not dry begging because you're asking people behind the scenes, right? I mean, that's really what you should have continued that sentence with.
For this one, and you're gonna have to private message me that because I don't know of any place like that.
I don't know.
I know that I could probably take and get it crushed and then, or let somebody buy a junk car. Somebody's already offering me like $500 for it, so it's the timing belt went out. And
diva.
I don't know. I don't.
It was a couple of grand for the quote.
The core?
That was a quote. I think he said quote. I thought it was a quote.
What did he say, Dr. Pepper? What did he say?
He said, I'm a bit parched. I need some Dr. Pepper. Come on, everybody. Jen really needs this car. She needs to pick me up a 12-pack.
It's been hard, but I got this. I've been here for about 2 weeks, and
they love her.
And they love me. It's third shift, but hey.
They got your foot in the door.
I'm not used to it. Hold on just a second. Hold on.
So somebody called her on her phone at 4:50 in the morning.
it's a job and it got your foot in the door, even though it might be fucking third shift, and
Nothing wrong with third shift.
at least it got you in the door.
Nothing wrong with third shift. A lot of people work third shift. Right, Diva? I had like a PTSD episode from that. Oh. So Jen's on the phone.
Yeah, definitely have to kind of look around and see
10 hours later.
where all, you can call around to.
Watch 50 Shades. What are you saying?
Making me thirsty.
So Jen's still on the phone, and she's
What's
on the
up,
line.
Shannon?
But ain't got no gas in it.
How are you, love?
Well, again, 50 Shades has attached his
Just a
cart
second, she'll
to
be
the
right
wrong
back.
horse.
She's helping a customer.
What I love, though, okay, what I love about
Just
this,
woke up.
she's not helping a customer.
yeah.
She's on the phone. And even if
I'm
she...
back.
Oh, she's back. Yeah.
Hey guys.
Right, Jake Gamer.
Sorry about that.
Sunflower, I was asking how you been.
Jen's not even paying attention to the live.
I'm gonna have to Rosie on off here because we're getting a little busy out there. Believe it or not, I don't know who's up at this time, but whatever.
Jen is in Amanda's box talking shit about me. Okay, cool.
I get off in like an hour and a half. I might come back on after everybody wakes up or whatever and explain more about what's been going on, because I don't want everybody to feel like I'm hiding or anything, because I'm not. I don't know. Maybe TikTok coming live is a trigger for me. I don't know. But I do have a lot of people on here that want to know what's going on with Jen, and I'm ready to tell everybody. So, Mitch, if you're up, you're up.
As long as you... I should be.
What'd you say?
I should be.
Well, I will call you. Well, I will go live about when I get off here.
Oh, hold on a second.
All right.
Hold on a minute.
Oh. Hold on a second.
All right. I'll see you guys in a little bit.
And that was it. So, what exactly has changed?
The price of gas got more expensive.
So she hasn't come on in weeks. Hasn't come on TikTok in weeks, but then only comes on to talk about the issues with her truck and losing her job. And that's it.
And remember, she says she hasn't been on for a while, but, the gentleman that was in here said that when he was live a couple weeks ago, she was in there.
Yep.
So, yeah, maybe she hasn't been live on her own. And obviously, somebody just said she's in Amanda's box, which is fantastic. But again, you know, as we've kind of been talking about, I mean, what has changed? I mean, it's the same thing. It's the same live where, you know, good for me. I have a job, and you know, I'm as she keeps saying, she's, you know, not asking for help, although it sounds like she has. And I'll get those emails. I'll get those screenshots that he's going to send me. You know, she lost a job. Her car's broken down. According to the gentleman that was here, said that she supposedly got an eviction notice, then she didn't, then she did, or something. I mean, so it all kind of sounds the same to me, just a different year and a different month.
And a different side of the app now.
Yeah, other people, other possible targets that, you know, probably need to be warned about, you know, what she's done. I mean, listen, you know, just a couple things that Mel said to him, he didn't know about that, you know? So the question is, you know, yeah, and that's something that I'm interested too. I'm curious to see about who her narcissistic ex was that she kicked out and then took him back. Because we know that there was somebody in her past that she referred to as a narcissist. And there was a habit of her kicking him out and then coming back again. So if that's the same person, then that hasn't changed. So what exactly has changed?
Or she could just be telling her old stories over again to new people because they don't know, you know, all that we do about her. So she's just telling the same old stories but acting like it's new.
I just don't know why, you know, if you don't know somebody very well, why would you tell them your whole fucking backstory? Unless there was a reason. Unless that reason could possibly be, you know, setting up somebody to feel sorry for you. Exactly, Cuteness.
I could be wrong, but I had commented if she is in Amanda's live right now box.
There's no violation. There's no violation. If she's talking about Mel,
yeah,
I think that's a different story.
I'm sorry. Yeah, you're 100% correct. No, she's not discussing me. Amanda's not discussing me. If Amanda was discussing me, it would be third party. So yeah, no. They can spew all they want.
Okay.
If Jen is talking about you in a box and Amanda's, then would that be an issue, Mel?
Yes, it would.
Listen, Jen could talk about me all she wants. I really don't care. Like, please. I've had better people talk about me. You know?
I mean, Amanda's admitted before that, you know, that how Jen is in her own life. You know, she said that before, you know, that she felt like Jen was emotionally manipulating people. And, you know, of course, then Florida Man stepped in and tried to correct that, you know, and get everybody in line before anybody started listening to that. But I remember that when Amanda was starting to say, you know, it's a little much, you know, you can't just keep giving and giving and giving to somebody, you know, they've got to do it on their own, you know, and she kept trying to do too much and kept, you know, and then next day, Florida Man, oh, no, Jen's, you know, we got to support her.
Listen, you know what? There's supporting, you know, there's support. You can support somebody a number of different ways. Okay. But my problem with the way 50 was doing it was all he was doing is making excuses for her. Making excuses. Well, she did some really, terrible shit back in the day, but she wasn't in her right mind. But, she's changed. But, no. Again, if you don't know her backstory and how many financial victims she's got, don't say that people just need to kind of forget about that and carry on from a point where she's now a different person. It doesn't work like that. Too many people lost their hard-earned money because they thought she was helping her for X and it was actually going for Y and Z. So you can't do that. People will remember that. And I guarantee you that, any of these people that have taken that stance with Jen saying, you need to see that she's changed and all that, and people need to get over it, and no, they haven't been victims. That's why they're okay with saying that. So I just, I hope 50 heard Pure Blood in a Box here saying that indeed Jen has asked for help behind the scenes, because she just flat out lied. And he's in a box and she's lying, saying she hasn't asked for anything, and he's saying she's changed, but she hasn't.
Oh, geez.
Think of how you'd feel. Think of how you feel if I flat out lied about something and you guys are in my boxes and then you find out that I flat out lied to you. You guys would feel like a-holes for supporting me.
I hope it doesn't ruin his reputation.
I don't think he has to worry about that at all. At all. Ay. I'll tell you. Well, I'm going to send my email to him.
Someone carry their addiction with them for so long. Even if she's out of it now, which, who knows? But even if she is, I've never seen someone carry their addiction so far.
Let's say, since we don't know otherwise, let's say she is. I'm going to go with she is, just because, putting
pattern.
Putting that on somebody, if they are clean, I don't want to think that. I don't want to put that out there. So for me, I'm going to say she is clean. And this is just typical Jen, just, with putting the stuff out there. Hey, Mrs. Sanchez, putting stuff out there about, what's going on, with her and her truck and her job, and it's all the same stuff again. How many times have we heard that she lost her job, she got a job, and within a couple of days they love her already? That's like every job she's ever had. Jay, Grandma, what did you want to say before? I'm sorry, I cut you off a little while ago.
I don't remember.
God darn it.
I don't remember. I've been cleaning.
Yeah, do you have anything Ananda is saying some of the wall things about you and Pharaoh?
Off the wall things.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I don't know. Let him talk. I really care about that.
I just figured I would spice it up by showing the little face.
Oh my God! Hold on a minute. Hold on. I gotta do this.
Oh, we gotta see.
Oh my God.
He's finally eating regular dog food. It's a little mushed up with some milk in it. But we finally got him to eat and not take a bottle. So this is how little he is. This is my hand. He's so itty bitty.
He's so cute. Oh.
How much does he weigh? Do you know?
He weighs 1 pound and 8 ounces.
Oh my God. How adorable.
Yeah.
That is the cutest thing I have seen all day. Oh my God, Tracy. Oh, baby.
That's a slipper. with
When
Paul.
we bought him, we thought he was 8 weeks, and then we took him to the vet, and they were like, "No, he's 5 to 6 weeks." So the breeder sold him way too young. So we were still having to bottle feed him and stuff. And but today he started eating some mashed up pate food with some milk in it, so he's starting to eat normal. So that's good.
Yay. Oh, he's so precious.
He is adorable. He really, and you know what? I'm not a big fan of that breed. I don't really like teeny dogs. I just never have. But look at that face.
I know.
Oh my God.
Hi, Thor.
Absolutely adorable.
All right, Mrs. Sanchez, he's so cute.
So like break up I figured I'd show him for a bit because he can't really get a bath because he's got a bunch of Caro syrup on him. Where I was having to give him some Caro syrup the other day to try to keep his blood sugar up. Not a bunch, but a little here and there. But it'd get on him, and so we gotta give him a bath now to get all that off of him.
Well, you can see just in the past couple days videos that you posted, he's getting much more comfortable. He's getting more energy. He's playing. He's looking around. I saw him with your cat. I mean, he's starting to find his way there.
Oh yeah, and the cat was playing back with him earlier. I'll have to post that video. He finally played back with him a little bit. Not much. He won't hurt him, but he finally played back with him a little bit, and he was having so much fun. So he's finally starting to get comfortable. He's really quiet though. He hasn't made a single noise. Like he doesn't whine. He doesn't yap. He doesn't nothing.
Don't say that because you know what'll happen.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes it takes a while for them to find their voice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do they normally sleep
That's
on
what
their
my husband
face?
said, yeah.
Like, is that like, it looks like he's like laying on his face. Do they do that?
Yeah, our other Shih Tzus did that too, kind of. Yeah. You
I'm like,
wouldn't
look
think
at me.
they
I'm
would
like
with
trying
their
to look
smushed
under
nose.
his face, right?
But yeah, they kind of sleep forward like that. Our other Shih Tzus did that too. It makes you wonder how do they breathe with that smushed nose like that? But he does, and he snores too already a little bit.
Awesome. No talking, but snoring. Excellent.
Yeah.
Thank you, darling. Thank you, Grace.
Wow, that's beautiful, Robin. You're doing amazing, Breeze, with him. Yes, you are. He's so adorable.
He is definitely adorable. Let me put a new picture up here because I want to walk around for a minute. Let me do that one. That's a good one. Yeah, well, as I said, let's, I want to wait till I see those receipts, and let's see, what the conversation was. When that other person, WNC, is feeling better, and I don't know who she is, but, I hope she's on the mend. I'd like to hear from her too, especially if indeed, she sent money to Jen. It's funny though. It's funny how, it's kind of like Jen makes this appearance, back again when, a lot of the talk on this app for the past month was people getting money on this app, right? And there's way too many people on this app that were in awareness, that have either asked for money or, there's prominent people on here that have had GoFundMes and prominent people on here that have had wish lists. And there's people that are making it okay to do that, So it's just kind of interesting, the timing, right? Hey, Robin.
Hi, can I just make a public service announcement, please?
Absolutely.
Amanda, I did not buy T a car. T works a full-time job. She's a manager. She bought her own car. And even if I did, it's really none of your business. But I didn't. Okay? Have a nice day, Amanda. Thanks, Scammy.
No problem, madam. Who can I beg for the lottery numbers? Ooh, my angel eyes. I don't know. I'm not good with numbers. Math was not my. Forte, if you will. You know what would be amazing on this app? What would be amazing on this app is if, people told the truth. I know I say that all the time. And just imagine that. I mean, and I don't hear what Amanda's saying, and I really don't care. I don't listen to her. I'm sure I'll get clips of it and all that. But, it is incredible to me, some of the stuff that comes out of these people's mouths. And by these people, I mean a lot of people on this app. I am just amazed every day at some of the stuff I hear.
Yeah, do you know that the mouse made a new video not too long ago and asked if I was dating a P3DO? Isn't that interesting?
And that's another thing. That term is being thrown around so much on this app when it doesn't have to do with somebody that is a pedo, that it's almost like it's taking the impact of what one of those people really are. You know what I mean? And to me, it's kind of a slap in the face of people that have been victims of that type of person. When you start throwing that term around and calling everybody that word, it's almost like it's making a mockery of the seriousness of that.
Exactly. And I've never dated anybody like that, ever. So, yeah, they made it seem like they were just asking a question, but they were actually kind of making, a false allegation with the way they said it. So, yeah, I mean, they're just showing their true colors.
Yeah.
And they're obviously triggered by the videos that I'm making. And I love it. That's the part that I think is hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. They keep saying that I'm mad and triggered, and I'm actually laughing my ass off.
Oh no, I know. You've been having a good time with it.
I've been laughing my ass off. I'm not mad at all.
Yeah, I'm
So,
just
Mel-
AI, and she's loving it now.
Mel, so you can absolutely 100% say indeed that your dog is still your dog and will be your dog, correct?
Yeah, she's right here. She's right here next to me, laying down, being comfortable, and nothing has been said otherwise. So Princess is right here.
How is
100%.
I'm sure she's spoiled too.
Oh, she is. We it got so nasty hot. She's got such a thick coat. I mowed her completely down. She looked like a little lion.
Oh, yeah.
She's it was bad. I mean, she couldn't even go outside for 5 minutes without panting and just coming in. And I'm like, nope, we ain't doing this. So, yeah, she's doing good. Just loyal as ever, happy, adjusted, still dealing with some traumas, but that takes time.
Yep.
She's
a good
living
girl.
her best life.
We're
don't
trying.
understand.
Yes.
That video that she made was just bizarre. Like totally came out of left field. And she did it.
Yeah, that's what I
a
mean.
rise.
She did, and I made a response that I felt was appropriate, and cute story, but it's not true. And if it is, it is. Every few months she rises up. She likes to needle and get underneath my skin, and unfortunately, it doesn't work. It annoys me, but it doesn't. Whatever. Keep on going. All good. Mm-hmm. All good. Exactly, Princess. Take it from the source. 100%.
Yeah.
Yep. No, Pretty's right here. She's being a good girl. She's happy.
Would you like to show her?
I'm laying down, Scammy.
We don't want to see that then.
No. I'm kind of half cockeyed, but I will bring her up. I'll take a picture of her and I'll send it over to you.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Mel, I have a question. how
brush her out and use the dog grooming things and vacuum her down. she was miserable. It was just way too hot.
You don't use the Flowbee? Do you remember the Flowbee? Do you remember that?
That's pretty much, yeah, that's pretty much what this thing is. It's got all kinds of cool attachments and stuff, and I'm like, all right, let's go.
Do you hook it up to a vacuum though?
Well, it comes with its own little canister. I got it on the TikTok shop. It's called a GeoRood or GeoRod, GeoRood. And it's cool because it's got its own canister, and it's really nice. It's really nice. Yep.
Yeah.
Definitely saves on the groomers with as much as she needs to be brushed out and